It's been awesome. The engagement is good. We need some more energy. I can see it. So they are embracing technology. Please celebrate them. I'd like to call on the representative of National Center for Agricultural Mechanization, Dr. Ogunji.
Thank you. Still standing on the established protocol. I'm here representing the Executive Director, National Center for Agricultural Mechanization, located in Kwara State. The AD is Engineer Dr. A.R. Kamal, FNSC, FNIA. As I'm talking to you, is presently in Abuja, attending to some activities that has to do with some exhibition. And by this time tomorrow, I should be finding my way to Abuja also to join in. However, because of his love for this program, he said I should abandon whatever I'm doing in Calabar to come down here. And that is why I'm here representing him. And the National Center for Agricultural Mechanization is a center established by Act of the ARCA to mechanize Nigerian agriculture. If you call agriculture without mechanization, you are not doing business. You can only do business when you mechanize the process of agricultural production. And for CONESAM to take it forward, the project that is funded by RISAP, ACC, Adam Smith, through FCD office, they have really done wonderfully well. And how do I mean? In fact, for the implementers, the team lead, Tessie Yaluko, and his technical team, Sam Abbas, and others, it's wonderful for them to have gone around partnering institutions. It's not easy to bring all of them together, but they have done that. And that is why you can see all the achievements that has been reeled out by the president. You see that it has been wonderful. And all those things that he reeled out are not just mere stories. It happened. And I can stand here to testify to that. So the National Center for Agricultural Mechanization is also a major player in CONESAM. And we've been working together. We all know that technologies abounds in bits and pieces across the country until they are optimized. And what is optimization? It is just making sure that you are doing the right thing at the right time when it is appropriate, at the right cost. Turning on the fan, you want the fan to blow, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want it to blow from 5. Instead of going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can just go back once. You have optimized it. Instead of turning 1, 2, 3, 4, you just turn backward once, and you have achieved your aim. So optimization, don't let us see it as something so bogus that we keep not understanding. It's something that we work. Machinery that will deliver the right quantity of material with the least efficient power and to meet the need of the end user. So once you achieve that, you have an optimized system. So mechanizing Nigerian agriculture and the inevitability of digital application is important, because it is when you have digital application to your system, digitization, that you can simulate, you can optimize, you can do many other things, and you'll be able to come out with the best of results. So on behalf of NCAM, I wish us a pleasant program ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Doctor. Thank you for that goodwill message. The gentleman who has just spoken is wearing more than one cap, the way I see it here. And I deliberately allow him to go and sit down before bringing him back. Because next on our agenda, on the second page of our program, is an overview of the summit's objective and a brief outline of the day's agenda. And that is to be taken by the chairman, RISA KECC Project Steering Committee, Dr. O.A. Ogujiri. You have 7.5 minutes to deliver that. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for him.
Thank you once again, as I have to come back here. Today's program, as we have started, we can see the title National Agricultural Mechanization and Innovation Summit-Namis'24, themed Agricultural Mechanization Value Chain Optimization. And luckily, I've just explained what is optimization while I was giving the good message. And we know agricultural mechanization is important. A country that cannot feed itself cannot defend itself. And that is why we're having the challenges everywhere in the world. So today's program, as it has started, let me just go ahead and talk about what is ahead of us and those things that we have done. So let's assume it has been achieved. What lies ahead? We are going to have a keynote address by representative of the DG Raw Materials, and perhaps he might step in, but if not, the Director Agric will take charge. And we're also working against time, so we're trying to make sure that we don't overstay as we are timed in this hall. Thereafter, we shall be having panel discussion to be moderated by Engineer Kim Lawal, where we shall be having the intersections between digital technologies and agricultural mechanization. The panelists shall be introduced when it comes. Thereafter, we have an open forum for participants to engage with speakers, ask questions, and share perspectives. Believing that we'll have given more time, so I'm not trying to talk about the time there, but we should work, the MC should work to make sure that we don't exceed our time within this hall. Then we're going to have a case study, revolutionizing market space efficiency through the integration of digital technologies, which will be anchored by Professor Enrico Bassi, as a consultant. And we shall be having our lunch break and networking. Lunch break is actually to sit with somebody like Jack Proctor. I've not really met with him before. So maybe during the lunch break, I will see the opportunity to sit opposite him, have interaction, and discuss with him how I can network. And I met my friend from Ghana, and the likes. So we shall have a lunch in a relaxed mode. Then we have the master class, how social media marketing can boost sales and customer experience. Then thereafter we have wrap-up. Wrap-up is summary of the day's activities and takeaways. This is very important. Please, I want everybody to sit back and let us see the end of this program together. Do you know why? During this wrap-up, there might be exchanges, reasons to have discussions, and by the time they are doing the wrap-up, after that, we'll be thanking participants and encouraging continued support and collaboration. Because if we leave this all without making new friends, and you only went away with your old friends, you have not achieved anything. I will expect that at least you make additional 5 friends. Before you know, the one you knew, we have to know the one you don't know. Before you know, the connection is, the real connection, connection, will be established. The final note today, we shall be having final opportunity for networking as the event concludes. So on this note, this is just a brief overview of today's activity, and I see it as a fully well-packaged program. Naturally, we don't like wasting people's time, bringing them to Lagos, have to spend this. These are activities that will take, normally, if you have to be in a jamboree setting, you spend minimum of 3 days discussing this in order to get, but there's no big deal if you can do the discussion in a day and get a takeaway and implement appropriately. And I believe we are here to do that, so that you can go back and attend to other things that are requiring your attention back in your office. So sit back and enjoy the program as it unfolds. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Can we put our hands together for him? That's very great.
Agricultural mechanization, value chain optimization, the inevitability of digital technology by Professor Nnayelugo M. That's Martin Ikemonso. By the way, Ikemonso means the power of the Holy Spirit. So we have also come with the power of the Holy Spirit here today. So distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues and partners, good afternoon. It is a profound honor to address this esteemed gathering at the National Agricultural Mechanization and Innovation Summit-Namis'24. Today we converge with a shared vision to unlock the full potential of Nigerian agriculture through the transformative powers of mechanization and digital technology. As we examine the theme, agricultural mechanization value chain optimization, the inevitability of digital technology, we recognize the synergy between mechanization and digital integration as a necessary evolution for Nigeria's agricultural sector. Distinguished participants, permit me to talk a bit about Nigeria's agricultural scenario and the potential for transformation. Nigeria, a nation richly endowed with fertile land, diverse climates, and a growing agricultural workforce, faces unique challenges and opportunities. Despite employing nearly 70% of our workforce, agriculture in Nigeria still underperforms, contributing about 23% to the GDP. This low performance is due to limited mechanization. For instance, small-scale farmers often rely on traditional, labor-intensive practices which are inefficient and limit production. Unpredictable weather patterns occasioned by climate change, low adoption of digital tools, and post-harvest losses, which reach up to 30% in some areas. Yet, as we enter a more technologically driven era, we are presented with an invaluable opportunity to bridge these gaps. The mechanization value chain in agriculture, from planting and harvesting to storage, processing, and distribution, stands to benefit immensely from digital technologies. Mechanization has long been a cornerstone of agricultural modernization, but digital integration is what will drive unprecedented efficiencies and data-driven insights. Digital tools enable precision agriculture, where farmers can access real-time data on soil health, crop progress, and pest management, allowing them to make informed decisions with immediate impact on yield and quality. For instance, integrated integrating satellite imaging, soil sensors, and weather forecasting tools enables farmers to optimize planting schedules and apply resources exactly where needed, thus reducing waste and maximizing productivity. The government's emphasis on enhancing mechanization through partnerships with the private sector is commendable, but to truly optimize, we must scale up digital adoption within these frameworks. In the past, the lack of local technology infrastructure and cost-effective solutions hindered Nigerian agricultural progress. Today, with advances in mobile technology, cloud computing, and Internet of Things, it is necessarily possible to empower smallholder farmers and agribusinesses alike with affordable, accessible tools. Permit me here to talk about the achievements of Raw Material Research and Development Council in agricultural mechanization and digital integration in Nigeria. At the forefront of Nigeria's efforts to drive mechanization and digital technologies in agriculture stands the Raw Materials Research and Development Council. The Council is committed to fostering the development and optimization of Nigeria's raw materials, particularly in agriculture and related sectors. The Council's vision to advance sustainable industrialization through the innovation and utilization of domestic raw materials aligns perfectly with the theme of this summit. RMRDC has been actively engaged in identifying and mapping Nigeria's vast agricultural mineral resources. Through its geomapping initiative, the Council has developed a comprehensive database that pinpoints the availability of key agricultural raw materials across the country. This geomapping not only helps in the efficient allocation of resources, but also supports the mechanization value chain by identifying areas where mechanized farming tools can be best effectively deployed. Such data-driven insights are invaluable for both policymakers and businesses, ensuring that mechanization is applied where it will have the greatest impact, from crop production to processing and distribution. The Council's efforts extend beyond mapping. It is also involved in the development of sustainable, locally sourced materials that support agricultural mechanization. By promoting the use of Nigerian resources in manufacturing agricultural machinery, the Council plays a pivotal role in reducing dependence on imported machinery and technologies, making mechanization more affordable and accessible to Nigerian farmers. Moreover, the Council is working to bridge the digital divide by fostering partnerships with technology providers to deliver affordable digital tools to farmers. By facilitating access to cutting-edge technologies, the Council is helping to accelerate the integration of digital platforms into Nigeria's agricultural sector, enhancing productivity and sustainability. Then optimizing the agricultural value chain through digital technologies. The agricultural value chain is complex, involving numerous stakeholders from farmers and suppliers to processors and distributors. Digital technologies present a holistic approach to streamlining these processes. Blockchain, for example, can enhance transparency and traceability within supply chains, ensuring that products meet quality standards while also reducing transaction fraud. Nigeria's export market has seen substantial growth, and with blockchain, we can confidently access international markets, establishing a reputation for quality and reliability. Furthermore, the integration of artificial intelligence-driven automation within processing plants allows for rapid sorting and grading of produce, which increases efficiency and reduces human error. By adopting such technology, we can significantly reduce post-harvest losses, which currently account for over 30% of produce in some regions. In a country striving to meet food security goals, Reducing these losses would mean more stable food prices and availability. Need for enabling policies. Now, for digital mechanization to truly transform agriculture, supportive policies are essential. Government and industry must collaborate to create an enabling environment for innovation. Key areas include reducing import duties on essential digital technologies and agricultural equipment, offering tax incentives for agri-tech startups, and establishing frameworks for digital connectivity in rural areas. Additionally, by building partnerships with technology partners, research institutions, and financial bodies, a more cohesive support system that propels agricultural transformation forward can be created. Building a skilled workshop for digital technology is important. One of the pillars of a successful digital transformation in agriculture is the cultivation of a skilled workforce. Many farmers and agribusinesses need training on both mechanized equipment and digital platforms to unlock the full potentials of these tools. Government and private sector investment in agricultural education, digital literacy, and vocational training are crucial. This ensures that both rural and urban youths are equipped with the skills needed to operate and innovate within a digital agricultural ecosystem, creating job opportunities and driving youth involvement in agriculture. Then there's need to prioritize sustainable and environmentally conscious mechanization. As Nigeria pushes for digital integration in agriculture, it is vital to consider sustainability. Mechanization should not come at the expense of our environment. Digital technologies allow for more precise use of resources, fertilizers, water, and energy, leading to lower environmental impact. Encouraging the adoption of renewable energy in mechanized farming and investing in technologies that support sustainable practices, such as precision irrigation, are ways to balance productivity and conservation. What is Aramidis' role in the future of agricultural mechanization and digitalization technologies in Nigeria? In addition to its ongoing work, the Council is poised to host the first ever African Summit on Raw Materials in April or May 2025. This landmark event will focus on the critical intersection of raw materials development, mechanization, and digital technologies. The summit will provide a platform for stakeholders across Africa to exchange ideas, showcase innovations, and form partnerships that will accelerate the development of Africa's agricultural and mineral value chains. The event will be a catalyst for advancing mechanization and digital adoption in agriculture, with particular focus on optimizing value chains across the continent. This summit underscores the importance of the Council's role in shaping the future of agricultural mechanization in Nigeria and beyond. It will highlight the essential role that raw materials, both agricultural and mineral, play in driving the success of digital technologies and mechanization. By facilitating the development of homegrown solutions and fostering international collaborations, the Council aims to contribute to the growth of a robust, sustainable, and technologically advanced agricultural sector. In closing, I urge all of us gathered here today to take decisive steps towards a digitally integrated, sustainable, and resilient agricultural sector. Let us work together to ensure that every farmer, from smallholders to large-scale operators, benefit from the advancements in mechanization and digital technology. With our combined efforts, we can create a vibrant agricultural economy that sustains our people, protects our environment, and secures our future. Thank you very much for listening and for your attention. God bless you.
All from the south and some from outside the country here. So I quickly want to teach you how to count 1 to 5 in Hausa. So Again, I follow the same process. I do, you do, we do, then you do. So I know whether learning has happened. So just follow me. So if you don't know any word in Hausa, by the time I finish, you should be able to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Hausa. Okay. So just watch, because basically I'm the teacher here and you are just observing. That's the high-do process. So, daya biu uku udu bia. 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 Daya biu uku udu. Daya biu uku udu. Daya biu uku udu. Daya biu uku udu. Daya biu uku. Daya biu uku. Daya biu uku. Daya biu uku. Daya biu. Daya biu. Daya biu. Daya biu. Daya. So daya is 1, biu is 2, uku is what? Udu is what? And biar is what? So because we repeat, so by repetition you can learn it. So up, 1, 2, go. Let's go. We do, all of us doing it together. 1, 2, 3, go. Daya biu uku udu biar. 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 Daya biu uku udu. Daya biu uku udu. Daya biu uku udu. Daya biu uku udu. Daya biu uku. Daya biu uku. Daya biu uku. Daya biu uku. Daya biu. Daya biu. Daya biu. Daya biu. Daya. Excellent. Now there's a last step. Now I've taught. I need to know whether my students really got it. So this time, I'm not going to join you. I'm just going to be observing who and who is able to do it so that I can bring out those who cannot do it. So 1, 2, 3, go. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Let's put our hands together for this gentleman. He's a wonderful teacher, you know. Yeah. Yesterday he taught us, Shimamaka, Ruka. And I thought he was going to come in the same direction, but he